Scrabble is a fun 2 to 4 player board game where players try to score the most points by playing words strategically on the board. To set the game up, give each player a tile rack. Place all of the letter tiles in the bag, and shake the bag to shuffle the tiles. Each player pulls a letter out of the bag, and whoever has the letter with the highest number on it goes first. Players put the letters back into the bag, then pull out 7 random tiles from the bag and set them on their tile rack so the other players can't see them. The first player plays a word on the board using the tiles on their tile rack. Players can make words vertically or horizontally, but not diagonally. Words must read from left to right, or top to bottom. When a player makes a word on the board, they add up all of the numbers on the tile and add that total to their score. If a letter is on a double or triple letter space, multiply the value of that letter by 2 or 3. If a letter is on a double or triple word space, multiply the total score for that word by 2 or 3. If a player plays a word with all 7 of their tiles, automatically add 50 points to the score of that word. After scoring, the player draws more tiles from their bag until they have 7 tiles again. After the first player makes a word, the next player goes. They must play a word that connects with the word that the first player made. For example, if the first player made the word cloud, the next player can use the letter D in cloud to make the word destroy. If a player makes a new word using a pre-existing word, like by adding an M to the end of the word zoo to make the word zoom, that player adds up the total score of all the letters in that word, not just the letter they played. If a player is unhappy with the tiles in their hand, they can skip their turn and instead trade in any number of tiles for new tiles from the bag. If a player plays a word that other players don't think is a real word, the other players can challenge it. In that case, look up the word in a dictionary. If it's not in there, it's removed from the board and the player who made it loses their next turn. The game ends when all of the tiles have been played or players can no longer make words from the tiles remaining in their hands. At the end of the game, every player subtracts the sum of their unplayed letters from their total score. After this, the player with the most points wins.